Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show to talk about some NFL news for this video. Just NFL, so we're going to get right into it here, a few things. So apparently, after hashtag Lions running back David Montgomery spent the last few days consulting with medical experts, sources are now optimistic that the star avoided the season-ending surgery that was initially feared, as we talked about a few days ago. Montgomery will rehab with the hope that he can return at some point this postseason. So, you'd love to have him back, but if he's still hurt, then he's not going to do himself any favors by playing. Because you have all off-season to get healthy. He is tough as nails, and if he's good enough to play, you chase the ring, because they have a special team this year and can get it done. But we'll see. I mean, just hopefully he doesn't injure himself again, because I don't want him to get an even worse knee injury. But he's going to rehab with hope he can return at some point in the postseason. And it has taken several days and several experts. The Lions running back David Montgomery now has a path forward, and it's one that, if all goes well, could put him on the field for the playoffs. We'll see. I mean, I hope it's great news for them, because they'll have their 1-2 punch still with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. I'd to say he'll be back for the second round of the playoffs, most likely. It took like, what, 2 or 3 doctors probably, different days. But one opinion could have shut him down, and the other was let him play, and third must be what, tiebreaker? I don't know, I guess he's the ultimate warrior. See, that's the latest on David Montgomery. It looks like he'll probably be back for the playoffs. And hopefully nothing else happens. So, Saints interim coach Darren Rizler, aka the Rizzler, told reporters that Spencer Rattler, will start at QB on Monday against the Packers. So Monday night it'll be Spencer Rattler. Meanwhile, running back Alvin Kamara, he's unlikely to play with a groin injury more severe than was initially known, so he's probably be out for the season. So who's going to be? I think it's going to be Kendre Miller, maybe to start at running back. Maybe Williams, maybe. But I would say Kendre Miller is who should start, most likely. Kamara probably out for the season. Is going to sell fantasy owners. But we'll see how Spencer Rattler does for the last few games. But Kendre Miller's stock's going to go up for this game. So, some sad news for Patriots star defensive lineman Christian Barmore is back on the NFL non-football illness list after reoccurring symptoms. Statement from the Patriots: the New England Patriots are placing defensive lineman Christian Barmore on the reserve non-football illness list after he experienced some reoccurring symptoms that require further evaluation. We appreciate everything Christian did to return to the team this season, but our top priority is his health and well-being. We know that he'll continue to receive tremendous care, and we want to ensure that he gets the time he's come back stronger than ever. Man, that sucks. He comes back, and now he's basically probably feeling the same symptoms. It sucks to see. He worked hard to get back this season. I think he might be done for the season. Maybe should just try and get healthy and just come back stronger next season. Because I don't think the Patriots are just probably in a tank and trying to get a good pick. So that's what I would do. Just tank. Then we have some injury updates regarding the Steelers ahead of their matchup this week. Wide receiver George Pickens and quarterback Justin Fields have both been ruled out against the Ravens. So no George Pickens once again this week with a hamstring injury. And QB Justin Fields obviously out. I think he got hurt. But TJ Watt has no injury designation, and he will be good to go. So, bad news, no George Pickens. Good news, TJ Watt will play. But not having Pickens is going to be a huge blow, because their offense is better with George Pickens on the field. Tells you last week told you if you watch them play the Eagles, that'll tell you something. So the Chiefs, they've removed QB Patrick Mahomes from the injury report, and he's officially good to go for their game against the Houston Texans. All I'm gonna say is hopefully he doesn't injure himself again. I know people are gonna jump to the conclusion, oh, faked an injury. You can't fake an ankle injury. I mean, people saying they've clearly never played any professional sport. I think it's just people admitting they've never played a contact sport. And in that Browns game, he got folded like a pretzel. Like, I'm pretty sure his ankle got landed on him. But yeah, people just go with their narratives. Because that's all Twitter is nowadays. Is when a player gets hurt, they're automatically faking an injury. Social media is the worst thing that happened for sports. You can't have people actually have a discussion or a good take. But I've constantly been saying this last few days since I've been keeping up with this injury report for Patrick Mahomes. Obviously he's going to play. The ankle injury it's not that bad, but it's still hurt. So he's going to play against the Texans. And Hollywood Brown, who had targeted this week for his debut, and there's a good chance. So Andy Reid says Hollywood Brown will most likely there's a good chance he's making his season debut. So the Jets, they complete another GM interview, this time with the Senior Bowl's Jim Nagy for their vacancy. But they need to find a new owner is what they need to do. Need a new owner and a new general manager. Yeah, they complete an interview with Jim Nagy. Let's run through here. The Chargers plan to activate tight end Hayden Hurst from injured reserve to play in tonight's game against the Broncos, about to start here as I'm recording this. He went on IR with a hip injury late November, but he's practiced fully since having his window open this week, so Hayden Hurst is going to be activated from injured reserve. So let's see what else we have here. On that seal. Go to Adam Schefter here. So, Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker III and QB Geno Smith, they were listed as full participants in practice today. So, I think they're playing the Vikings this week. Seahawks do. So full participants. Looks like Kenneth Walker and Geno Smith will be good to go. So, a story via Todd Archer. Micah Parsons hopes to have a no deal with the Cowboys before the start of free agency before March. Look, he should get it. Hopefully, Jerry All-In Jones re-signs him. They have to re-sign him. You can say, oh, they need to pay someone else, he's a distraction. Well, they gotta sign him. Ever since he's come back, our defense has actually looked good. It's not a coincidence that he comes back and our defense actually looks good. So we better sign him to a no deal. If we don't, then Jerry Jones is a retard. So the Ravens ruled out wide receiver Deontay Johnson and they list Rashad Bateman as questionable for their game against the Steelers this week. They need to just get rid of Deontay Johnson at this point. Like, they have to. So Alvin Kamara's injury, he's still being evaluated, but it's possible it is a season-ending injury and he played his last down, as I mentioned. Man, fantasy football managers ain't gonna like that one. The Chiefs have ruled out left tackle DJ Humphries for Saturday's game against the Texans. They really need him. They really need him to play. Like, they really do. For losing running backs Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Mason, and Elijah Mitchell to season-ending injuries, it now looks like as if the 49ers will be without running back Isaac Grando for Sunday's game versus Miami. He is dealing with a hamstring injury. He's not play per source. So Rams head coach Sean McVay says a reunion with Odell Beckham Jr. isn't happening. Man, no one wants him. Aaron Rodgers says he's willing to mentor a young quarterback for the Jets in 2025. I don't know who they're going to get. So, this was funny. Per the Athletic, NFL Jets owner Woody Johnson, he vetoed a Jerry Jeudy trade in the offseason because His Madden rating wasn't high enough. Yes, I'm not joking. It literally says because his Madden rating wasn't high enough. Are you kidding me? He's doing really good with the Cleveland Browns since Jameis Winston started. How the hell? That's why they suck. Madden rating? Come on, Madden rating. Pineo face. Come on, a Madden rating. Woody Johnson. Sir, you just need to put the fries in the bag. Ohio Sigma Phantom Tax Riz and retire. Sell the franchise. My lord, what an idiot. But yeah, that's all the NFL I want to talk about here. So until next time, out a lot. Peace.